Happy Monday. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. What a weekend it's been for me. Let's get my little fuzzy head in here so we can talk. This is therapeutic. Oops. We can hear me. Okay. My voice is coming through. That's good. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here today. If you're new here, hey, my name's Kathy. I'm an artist here on YouTube and in life and in the real world too. And on my art stream every day this month, we're doing a bio of commercial artists of the 19th century. Some people you may have heard of, some people you may have never heard of. And you're going to be like, how did I never hear of this person before? And gee, their work looks familiar. Why? Because they've influenced so many other artists. Or, oh, they're the first black woman to go to college for art? Wow. I never knew who this person was. Excuse me. Sorry for coughing. Stuff like that. So it's really fun and informative. At least it is for me. I hope it is for you. Hold on. I need some water. Okay. Now I'm crying. Now I have tears streaming down my face. But that's totally okay. That's okay. As long as I can talk. And the tears go away. From my coughing. Okay. Yeah, so we read a bio of a 19th century artist who added their own special sauce to the art world and the culture at large of the 19th century. And then after that, we take a walk over to my art table. I walk over there. I put on a little be right back screen for just a couple minutes, sometimes 10. Hopefully today it'll just be for a couple because I have less to adjust today. Most everything's in place. And we create an homage piece together. I still have not picked out what I'm going to do today. Today is totally wild because I have been out of commission for 3 days. I got my VAXXES on Friday. I'm only spelling stuff because I don't want YouTube to do something weird to my algorithm. Otherwise, I would just say, okay. And I'll name what they were. The one that begins with a COVID, and then the one that's FLU. And I got them together. And as per my usual, the C1, COVID, just rips me to shreds. Every time. The Vax. Oh, I said the word. I hope that they don't do anything crazy. So I'm back today. I was actually only out of commission fully for 2 days, but Sunday I did Thanksgiving shopping because I'm cooking. So that will be fun. I love to cook. I'm happy to do it. And that's the deal. So, and are we going to have a stream on Thursday? Why, yes, I am still planning to have a stream on Thursday. I know that sounds crazy, but I think I can squeeze the hour in. And I would love to spend that hour with you. And You might just be watching like the Thanksgiving Day parade, and you might want something a little different. So here I am. Coffee corner. I'm still drinking the Whole Foods single origin. Is it? I think it's single origin Ethiopian, and it's good. I'm really getting to know what single origin Ethiopian coffee tastes like, because I've had a few different varieties so far. Not varieties. I've had a few different brands. So maybe that's also varieties. What I'm saying is, I know they're single. I know they're single origin, but since they're different brands, different sources, maybe different areas. Anyway, they all taste very similar. And it's like fun to learn about coffee. So always learning about something new, right? All right. Today we're doing Marianne North. I looked at my list yesterday and I'm like, I'm going to prepare for tomorrow. But I am going in cold today on the Wikipedia read, and I don't know anything about her. But when I looked at her artwork, I kind of flipped out because I absolutely love it. I might have some postcards of it that I don't remember. Like if I looked at my postcard collection, I might have some of her work in there. I love botanical illustration, and hers merges the scientific with kind of a surrealistic beauty. And the pictures of her just remind me of like a merge of the vibe of like the aesthetic and creative and culture vibe of both of Georgia O'Keeffe and Frida Kahlo. If they were like in the substance when the eyeball goes like that, kind of like that. Anyway, I could be speaking out of turn. This is like total first impressions is what I'm talking here. So, because I don't know anything about her yet. All I know is the pictures, and the picture on her Wikipedia has both. Does it not have both of a Georgia O'Keeffe / Frida Kahlo vibe too, as well as some of her paintings. I'm talking primarily about the botanical ones. But anyway, let's get going on the bio. And then we're going to do a piece of homage art. So let's do it. It's 10:25. I apologize for being late. I was having some technical difficulties, which are really boring to talk about. Probably really boring to hear about is what I mean. I mean, I could talk about them, but... And, that's kind of boring, but it's probably more boring to hear about them. So as long as you can hear me and see the art everywhere and see my Wikipedia page, I think we're in business. So let's do this. Marianne North. Born October 24th, 1830. Died 30th of August in 1890. Was an English Victorian biologist and botanical artist, known for her plant and landscape paintings, her extensive foreign travels, her writings, her plant discoveries, and the creation of her gallery at the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. That's the name of the place. Here, we can look at it. Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew is a non-departmental public body in the United Kingdom sponsored by the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. An internationally important botanical research and education institution, it employs 1,100 staff. Okay. And I want to go there now. Early life and education. North was born in Hastings, England on 24 October 1830. She was the eldest daughter of a prosperous landowning family descended from Roger North, younger son of Dudley North, 4th Baron North. Her father was Frederick North, a Norfolk deputy lieutenant and justice of the peace, and Liberal MP for Hastings. I don't know what any of this means, but these are all clickable. So Since we're early, I'm not going to stop and look at all these people. If they come into play later, we might do that, but I'm not doing it right now. And have at it. If you want to go to Wikipedia and join along with me and dig those up and then tell me in the comments who they are, feel free. I'm happy to read it if you type anything there. Her mother, Janet, was the daughter of Sir John Marjoribanks, MP, first Baronet of Lees in the county of Berwick. She was the eldest of 3 children. North trained... Okay, I'll scroll all the way up. I don't want to make you dizzy. Okay, good. North trained as a violinist under Charlotte Helen Sainton Dolby, but her voice failed, and she then devoted herself to painting flowers. After the death of her mother in 1855, she constantly traveled with her father, who was then member of the Parliament for Hastings, and on his death in 1869, which, how old was she? She was born in 1830, so if her dad died at 1869, that would make her 39 when he died. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna get my screen a little closer to me because you're probably noticing I'm squinting a little, and I don't want to do that. It's not good for anybody because then I'm like, what did I just read? I don't know what I read. Hold on. Okay. Devoted herself. Let's scroll a little bit. There we go. A little bigger. Hold on. I'm gonna try and fix it for you. That's fine, right? A little bigger. Can we do that? Yeah. And that's fine. And on his death in 1869, when she was 39, she decided to pursue her early ambitions of painting flora of distant countries. So she was 39 when she started painting. Like painting. Like maybe taking it seriously, because she was painting before then. So her mother died in 1855. So she was 25 when her mother died. And she was 39 when her father died. Did she have any siblings? I don't see any siblings. Eldest. Okay, wait. She was the eldest of 3 children. I missed that. Sorry. Okay. Middle life. She began flower painting after the death of her mother in 1855. She was 25 years old. The family had homes in Hastings and London in this period. Her interest in botany may have stemmed from her father's acquaintance with Sir Joseph Dalton Hooker, director of Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. Her first watercolor landscapes were undertaken on a trip to Europe with her sister and father. One sec. Okay. All right. Career. After her sister married in 1864 and her father lost his seat in Parliament, the two spent even more time traveling, visiting Switzerland and the South Tyrol. I don't know what the South Tyrol is. So let's look at this little footnote here. Biography, archived. All right, I still don't know what it is. It may become clear in the next paragraph or whatever, because that's kind of what Wikipedia does sometimes. So let's just hold tight on that one. They traveled in Syria and along the Nile in 1865 to 67. Her father became ill. Can you imagine traveling back in those days? Like, that was hard to do. So, commend you. Her father became ill in the Alps in 1869. Uh-oh. Ooh. So she was 30? No. 30. Wait. If she was born in 1830. Okay, now I gotta backtrack. 1830 she was born. Oh, right. He died in 1860. Okay, so he's not gonna get better. All right. All right. Dad's not gonna get better. Spoiler. She continued to... Okay, sorry. Let me back up. Her father became ill in the Alps in 1869, and she brought him back to Hastings, where he died. She continued to paint as a way to assuage her grief. After her father's death in 1869, she traveled and made paintings in Sicily. Wow. I wonder who she met. In 1871 and 1872, because she probably met some of the other people that were doing this month. So she traveled to Canada, the United States, and Jamaica. She traveled a lot and spent a year in Brazil, where she did much of her work at the hut in the depths of a forest. Wow. That is adventure. That is brave adventure. North was encouraged to visit South America by Frederick Edwin Church, whom she considered the greatest of the living landscape painters, and whose home in New York, Olana, she visited twice. In 1875, after a few months in Tenerife, she began a journey around the world. Really? Hasn't she already been on a journey around the world? Jeez. My gosh, she's been traveling a lot. I mean, good life, right? I mean, to have that freedom, she had a lot of... Sounds like she had the means to do so, and that she took advantage of it. So, hey, good on her, right? She began a journey around the world, and for 2 years painted the flora of California, Japan, Borneo, Java, and Ceylon. During her visits to California, she recorded plural, to California. She recorded her concern with the destruction of the redwoods. She spent all of 1878 in various parts of India. Hey, maybe she didn't meet any of our other familiar people because she's too busy traveling and painting and doing her work. She sounds very solo, I'm not hearing any mentions of anybody else. In 1878, but we're still early, I guess. The Graphic reported an exhibition of Marianne North's works at Kensington, in which 512 of her oil paintings were put on public display. In a long article, the critic praised North for, quote-unquote, her freedom of hand, the purity and brilliancy of color, and the accurate draftsmanship of a consummate artist. On her return to Britain, North exhibited a number of her drawings in London. She offered to give the collection to the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew and to erect a gallery to house them. I'm going to clear my throat. I'm going to turn the volume off for one quick second. I'm back. Okay. The offer was accepted, and the new buildings, designed by James Ferguson, were begun that year. So that was 1878. She was 30. 60. Okay, so she's 48. 48. She's 48. Wait, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah. She's 48 years old. All right. At Charles Darwin's suggestion, okay, we didn't do him, but that's nice. Okay, we have another person whose name we know here. She's amazing even for modern times. Yes, Chai Cat. Hey, Megan. Nice to see you, and welcome, Chai Cat, to today's stream. Her work is amazing. Okay. At Charles Darwin's suggestion, North went to Australia in 1880 and for a year painted therein in New Zealand. Gosh, this woman. She has been everywhere. And like, you guys, back in these times, I'm actually listening to an audiobook right now about Frank Leslie. We did him like last week, I think. His wife. I'm listening to, remember Mrs. Frank Leslie? I don't know if you watched it, but he was the newspaper guy. Okay, little interjection, little sidebar here. Frank Leslie was, he was like the Condé Nast of the late 1800s, right? And his wife, he was married and then he left his wife for his new wife. And his new wife was this woman who had this Okay. She's very interesting. She had a wild life, and she was like the biggest donator to the cause of suffragettes in history. The 19th Amendment passed because of her donations, and she had a wild life. She basically all right, this isn't about Frank Leslie, but she basically took his failing empire and turned it right around, single-handedly, really, by her actions and what she did after he died. She's fascinating. Anyway, I'm I'm listening to a book about her, and okay, my point is, what I'm trying to get to here is that travel back then, it's kind of wild. Like, it took, I mean, they were in, I forget if I think they were in Pennsylvania, or they were in like northeast in America, and it took them like 18 days to travel overseas, and like one way. I mean, it was wild. So her traveling like all this is kind of shocking, because this is a lot of travel. This is a lot of travel for, like, she's not going on airplanes. She's got boats and hiking. I don't know how they're doing it, but, you know, and those boats, they're like rocky. They're, you know, the sanitation is not great. So she's used to roughing it, you know, and she's probably really roughing it. Like, from what we think of roughing it, they're roughing it. In the 1800s, they're roughing it. And she wasn't even turn of the century. She was like right in the 1800s, like smack in the 1800s. Chai Cat says, I read about her. Hey, Chai Cat, if you have any good resources, if you have a good book suggestion, let me know. I will put it in the description, and I will resource you. I will thank you in there, and I will check it out on Audible, because I love to share as many resources as possible. So definitely, if you have any good books or anything on her, let us know. That would be awesome. You can put in the comments here, if you can. That would be great, if you want to. But I would love it. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to this now. Sidebar over. Sidebar over. Get back to work here. Back to our Wikipedia. At Charles Darwin's suggestion, North went to Australia in 1880 and for a year painted there and in New Zealand. On her return, she presented Darwin the shrub Australian sheep, Raulia eximia, as a gift, and showed him her Australian pictures. I'm going to just roll over these to see what we get. Ooh, it looks like cauliflower with cotton, like cottony cauliflower looking. It's a species of plant in the family Asteraceae. I've seen that before. Wait, is that? It was formally described as, in 1864, by Joseph Dalton Hooker. It is endemic to New Zealand. The plant is commonly known by its Maori name, Tutahuna, and as the true vegetable sheep, suggesting its appearance Can I talk today? No. Its appearance at a distance resembling, and then we lose the words, but I'm sure they're going to say sheep, because it really does look like sheep. It looks like Australian sheep. Okay. As a gift, and showed him her Australian pictures. Okay, remember, she presented Darwin the shrub Australian sheep as a gift and showed him her Australian pictures. Her paintings of Banksia attenuata, B. grandis, and B. robur were highly regarded. Ooh, I want to see them. Okay, we're going to have to look these up at some point. I love her style of botanical illustration. It's incredible. It's incredible. Her gallery at Kew was opened in 1882. On display for the opening of the gallery were 800 oil on cardboard paintings, which represented 20 years of North's life and travels. How interesting that she painted on cardboard. I'm sure it was a lot easier to tote around. And if we look at, there's a picture on the slideshow of this Marianne North gallery. Look at all her paintings, and like, there's a lot of them on the walls here, and they don't look like, some of them are not big. So, you know, I'm sure size was a consideration. And she was like, okay, like, I can't paint big because I'm literally like carrying my paintings on my back while I'm walking back and forth to my tent, you know, when I'm in Brazil and all this. So, you know, I'm sure some places she had places, most places she was probably closing a door at night, but you know, some places I'm sure she was not. And I'm sure, being a botanical artist, she was really getting her feet dirty and just like, she must have been really a, what's the word I'm looking for? An anomaly. And Shy Cat says, travel in those dresses had to be the worst experience. Yeah. Yes. And that was, back then, was before, I think that was before the movement of, I forget the name of the movement, but loosening, when they started doing the umpire, loose and then loose. That was around Klimt, right around Gustav Klimt's time frame, when they started doing, there was like an anti-corset. I mean, I don't know if it was like, it was anti like constriction movement. I'm not bad mouthing corsets at all. Like, have at them. Have at them, pro corset people. That's great. I love it. You know, do you? But that movement was right around like the 1890s and 1900-ish time frame. So I do think this was although what time are we talking about? 18. Okay. So like right close to it, right? But she was probably an anomaly and was probably walking around in pants and stuff, you know? I don't know. I gotta look at some pictures of her. Let's see. Let's go back to this here. Let me stop trailing off. In 1883, after a visit to South Africa, okay, hold on. Let's back up. Her gallery at Kew was opened in 1882. On display for the opening was 800 oil on cardboard paintings, which represented 20 years of North's life and travels. Okay, that's amazing. In 1883, after a visit to South Africa, this is the new part, that I haven't read yet part, during which trip she called on the botanical artist Catherine Saunders, an additional room was opened at the Kew Gallery, and in 1884 to 85, North worked in the Seychelles and in Chile. When ill health curtailed her traveling, she moved to Alderley, Gloucestershire, where she died on 30 August 1890 and is buried in the local churchyard. Okay, all right, so she died. Well, everybody dies, but she died in 1890, so she was 60 when she died? 59, right? 59. All right, legacy. Rest in peace. The scientific accuracy with which she documented plant life in all parts of the world before photography became a practical option gives her work a permanent value. Plant species named in her honor include Areca northiana. Oh, how cool! I love this. They named things after her. Oh my gosh! And these paintings, blow my mind. They blow my mind. Areca northiana, Chasselia northiana, Crinium northanium, Nyphophia northiae, Nepenthes northiana. I mean, her portrait of the Nepenthes, and I say portrait because it has such personality. Look at it. Her portrait of the Nepenthes northiana, or Miss North's pitcher plant, is a tropical pitcher plant endemic to Borneo, and it looks wild and tropical and exotic, you know. where it grows at elevations ranging from 0 to 500 meters above sea level. Chai Cat, I'm so sorry I couldn't see your message. I don't know what happened there. I think my chatbot might be super excited or something. I don't know. But hopefully I'll see it soon. Okay. Anyway, her paintings are amazing. Let's see. And the genus name, Northia. Northia is a genus of plants in the family Sapotaceae. I love all these plant names. Kew Gardens claims that the North Gallery, situated in the east section of the gardens, is the only permanent solo exhibition by a female artist in Britain. In 2008, Kew obtained a substantial grant from the National Lottery, which enabled it to mount a major restoration of both the gallery and the paintings inside. That's huge, because 800 of them are on cardboard, so that's awesome. I wonder if they mounted the cardboard on wood, or I wonder how they did that. I don't know about restoration. It's fascinating, honestly. Especially like reading all of these bios blows my mind, and thinking about like, oh, this person's paintings, to restore them takes, because sometimes I do a little research beforehand. But I found out that Tanner's paintings are extremely hard to clean. So, and he used like a combo of tempura and oil paint, and the tempura was like made with egg in those days. I don't know how they do it now. I mean, I'm not talking about like the kid paint tempura. It's a different. Do I even know what I'm talking about? No. I mean, yes, but no. There's different types of tempura. There's like fancy tempura that people painted ceilings with back in the day. And then there's tempura that you can buy in the, kids section. Kids paint. Why they're named the same thing, I don't know. It's confusing-ish. And I don't know why. Chai Cat says she gave plants personality and soul. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. They totally, I mean, you nailed it. They have soul. Like, look at the character in these pieces. They really blow your mind. I'm like, this is like a merger between, I mean, because I never knew about her before. Or if I did, I forgot, and I never like fully looked through. I fully never really read about her, like knew her by name. And it's mind-blowing, her work. Okay, let's look at some of her work here. So we have the slideshow here, and let's do a little Wikimedia Commons. And see if we can look at some more, but we don't really have to, because we have like plenty, actually. We have plenty to go on here, but I'm extra. Other media categories and pages. Let's just, oh yes! These landscapes are outrageous. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Wow. Shy Cat says, I wouldn't think that egg tempura and oil would mix well anyway. Me neither. I'm with you. I'm like, when I read that, I was like, that's an interesting combination. Yeah, I've never used egg tempura. I have a thing for palm trees. I love palm trees. I love tropical art. So these are right down my alley. Or shall I say up my alley? These are so beautiful. I have to confess, the first, let's see if we can get a slideshow going here. Hold on. And then we're going to draw. We're going to draw really soon because I want to get a move on the artwork part of the program today. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. How come this is not clicking through to a... Why you do this to me, Wikipedia? If I want to have a slideshow, come on. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Is this going to work? Oh, Wikipedia, why do you do this to me? This is beautiful. I really like this. Maybe we'll do this one. I mean, I kind of wanted to do something like an emblem type thing, like just like a standalone. This is really pretty, though. Okay, I don't understand why this is not cooperating with me. But, you know, every day has to have something. So, like, if this is what it is today, that's fine. Can we see this good enough, guys? Hold on. I'm just going to do this, because we're all going to go to Wikipedia and look at these on our own anyway, right? This is view of the Cowie River with trumpet flower. That's beautiful. Oh, you know what I also want to start doing? Like, I kind of want to start to be a little more, maybe draw a little smaller, because these are taking me too long to finish. So, oh my gosh, look at that palm tree. I can't be on here for 3 hours every day, and you guys probably don't need it either. So I'm gonna try and tighten things up. I promise. I'm working on it. Shy Cat says, I could travel the world just looking at her catalog of work. Yes. Yes. I have to tell you, I put this together. I put the slideshow together and I started looking at, I'm sorry, I'm scrolling. I'm going to scroll down and then we're going to go to the next page, or I don't want to make you dizzy. I started looking at her catalog. I started putting this stuff together because last night I'm like, okay, I'm back tomorrow, baby. Back tomorrow, baby. After 3 days off. My first 3 days streak of being off since I started streaming every day. So I've taken days off here and there, but not 3 in a row. Anyway, when I saw her stuff, I was like, ma, yeah. You know, like the cartoon googly eyes, like, wow. I was like, how do I not? It's like when you have a discovery, when you have gray hair, it's like, I live for it. I love it and I live for it. So I'm just going to scroll and I'm just going to think about what I want to do today. Okay. All right. Nice building. I want to look at paintings, please. Okay. Okay. Wikipedia. Ooh, there's a new one. Okay. Breathtaking. Oh, nice. Let's do this. Can we, Wikipedia, give us flowers. Okay. That's beautiful. But you know, the flowers and the tropical landscapes are my fave. All right. Oh, look at that one. See, I can't stop. But I must, because we want to draw. So what are we going to draw today? We're going to draw. I'm going to totally do a I'm going to do a grab. But I'm going to do a grab and I'm going to surprise you. Because I'm going to surprise myself. I have a few good pictures already picked in our slideshow here. So I'm going to just do a, I'm going to do it off live because we'll literally be here all day. I'll be like, oh, you know, and I don't want to do that. You know, I respect your time and I respect my time and we're going to do this together. So let me do my move to my art desk, and I will be back in, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes. I'm going to try and make it even less than that. So I will be back shortly. And when I come back, we're going to be over there. We're going to have a reference pick, and we're going to have my head in the corner, and we're going to have my art desk. If you're new here, because Chai Cat, I haven't seen you before, but welcome. Welcome. So that's what the setup is. All right. I'll be right back. See you in about 5 minutes. Hopefully 5 minutes or less. I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Let's do this. I'm back. Okay. And I can hear myself, so cool. All right. We're going to do this. And I am going to not spend 2 hours on it because I have so much other stuff to do today too. And I need to be mindful. Of time. So, let's roll. This little monkey just spoke to me. And Matt loves monkeys, so I think he'll really like this too. Let me draw this cute little monkey. This is like monkey and mangosteen. It's a little, this is a little still life with monkey, right? I love it. What is it called though? I don't know, because I don't have the Wikipedia page up. I just I sent it to myself from, I sent the picture to myself just in the interest of time, because I thought it would be quicker. And actually I like the less distracting aspect, but I have to tell you, I do want to see what they say in the Wikipedia about it, because I want to know the name of it so I can put it at the bottom. North monkey. I'm just going to look up monkey mangosteen and see what comes up, because I think that's kind of what it's called, sort of. Oh no, it's not, because they changed what I wrote, so. Marianne North. Right. Where's that cute little monkey? Oh, you know what? I can just go to regular Wikipedia. What am I doing here? Go through Wikipedia to get this picture when it's right on the regular Wikipedia. Yes to donating to Wikipedia. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. This is called Flowers of the Fruit and Mangosteen and Singapore Monkey. And when was it painted? Do we know? More details. Let's see. It's in the public domain. And do we have a date? We do not have a date. That's okay. That's all right. We don't need a date to draw it, so that's fine. I bet you could track back, but I don't know why the date's not here. It's kind of weird. I'm just going in, and we're just going to draw. Because drawing is good. And I love to draw with pencil. This is a big fat pencil. That's what we're drawing with today. What we're drawing with right now. I don't know what I'm going to grab later. I might grab something else. 1, 2, 3. There's 6 sections. This is a mangosteen. Which aren't they little? Is a mangosteen? It's not a lychee. A mangosteen and lychee are different, right? Lychee has the bumpy skin, and it's teeny tiny. Mangosteen. I'm not. So how much is going to get cut off today? That's the question. Because I started my little mangosteens a little, a little bit off. That's okay. Actually, I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to not... Beverage of choice, Megan. Thanks for asking. Oh my gosh, I talked about it earlier, but I love to talk about my coffee, and I love to talk to you too. This is the Whole Foods brand, whatever that is. Single source Ethiopian. End of my bag. End of the bag. Spice apple and pear cider. That sounds good. How do you prepare that? Is it just hot water? I don't mean just hot water. Hot water is great. I love hot water. Hot water is delightful. Is it with hot water? Is it with some kind of additions to it? Do you add steamed milk? Do you add honey? Do you add something else? This little monkey's just so cute. I don't know. I see a little old-timey picture of a little monkey, and it just warms my heart. I love a little monkey. And a little still life, and I bet this little monkey, well, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't pretend to know. I'm thinking she probably sketched this little critter, this little guy, when she could see him, and she's like, I think I'll add him to my painting. But this is my guess. I'm doing fan fiction here. I love this little monkey. I want to put this little monkey in my painting, but I can't get this little monkey to stay still, because that's just life. Kind of like I can't get these plants to stay still, and I make do with that, and that's fine. But I think she probably did some sketches of the little monkey, and then was like, wait, how am I doing here? This arm, monkey. Let me just get his body right first. See if I can not talk for a minute, because it's gonna just distract me. Okay, hold on. We're redrawing this here. Let's see. We have a tail. We have a monkey. Okay, this is where we started. So because this is where we started, this is going to be our compass, okay? So from here, we're looking at a leaf. And how big is the leaf? The leaf is it's wider than the shell. So it goes like that. And then I drew this leaf here, and it's a little off. So let's just erase this. And then I have to remember too, I am not tilted. I'm gonna tilt. And I'm also really gonna work I'm really gonna try to work today with a sense of urgency, because I have a lot of work I need to get done today. And this is my fantastic and creative warm-up here for my day. I actually really love using this. I love using this thing. It's like really fun. Megan is going to tell us about her spiced apple and pear cider. Oh, I thought you meant tea. What am I talking about? Megan says, I pressed pears and apples during harvest. OMG. You have an apple press? Pear press? That's amazing. Or however you do it. I'm impressed. I am impressed. I am impressed. And during harvest, and canned the juice in half-gallon jars plain. Then I add some to the crock pot the night before with cinnamon sticks, ginger cloves. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Like, wow. Oh my gosh. What a treat. What a gift you give yourself when you make yourself good foods and good drinks. Goods drinks. When you make yourself good foods and good drinks. I want to know what the incredible graphic tool... What is this? Hold on. I think it's called Lyra, Lyra. It's just a big fat pencil, and it's fabulous. I actually think it's water soluble. I want to find looking for part of it that has the paper on it. Do I have another one? Let's look in one of my rando. Oh, I do. Yes. I looked in the right rando container. Okay. 2B, Lyra, Germany. Can you see if you can see this? Hold on. There we go. This is what part of it looks like. Graphite. This is HITE. It's 2B. They come in different, hardnesses. Haute qualite. This is my French pronunciation. I'm terrible at it, but I try. I took French for a long time too, but I don't have that darol or the My French teacher used to say, you got to do like with your nose. Okay, so if you look real close here, I don't know if you can see this, but it's Lyra. Yeah. Lyra, Germany. You can get these at Blick. Lots of places. Shy Cat's chiming in on the Lyra. Yeah, they're great. I really like this because it's just like the right... There's other ones you can get. Like this one. Okay. This is a Derwent Graphitone, right? I think this is water soluble. No. This one is really hard to erase. And every time I grab one of these, I'm disappointed because perhaps I am using this incorrectly. Perhaps you're not supposed to want to erase this. It doesn't erase really well. Here, let's show you. And watch. It's going to erase now and I'm going to feel like a dum-dum. Hold on. Let's see. Is it going to erase? See? It doesn't erase. But, wait. Is it water soluble? Let's grab some water because it might be water. This might be a water soluble, but I don't think so because if it's why did I buy it? It's water soluble. It's water soluble. It does not erase well. That is the Derwent Graphitone. The Lyra. Let's do a little Lyra test here. Here's the Lyra. Is it water soluble? Yeah, it is. Is it erasable? Yes, it is. We know it is because I just erased it before. Yes. So, yes. Probably not. Probably don't get me. Yes, get me. Anyway. That's the deal with those. Shy Cat, I'm going to Blick right now. Do it. Oh, you guys, I am so lucky. I have a Blick. I have a Blick, a 5-minute walk from my house, which is good because I don't drive. So it works out. It works out. I'm glad I live in the city because I don't drive. All right, time to draw. I gotta draw. Guess what I'm doing today? Shy Cat says, I don't have a fruit press, but I know where to get fresh pressed juices, and I'm going to make some. I'm going to make some of that natural Lexapro. What's Lexapro? Tell me what Lexapro is. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've heard the word before, but I don't know what it is. Lexapro. What's Lexapro? I have to say, Megan's drink sounds fantastic. Oh, okay. It's an antidepressant. Natural Lexapro. Drawing's natural Lexapro too. I love that. I'm going to walk around and call things natural Lexapro that make me happy. I know a new word today. I knew I heard it. It's because I watch too much TV. Magic in a cup. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds so good. Magic in a cup. That sounds so good. Do you have a press? Megan. Oh, Megan said my natural Lexapro. I love that. Oh my gosh, yes. You know what I've always said was natural antidepressant? Weightlifting. I always think, I mean, besides drawing, besides art, which has probably saved all of our lives on various occasions, right? Not to speak for everybody, I'm not, but you know, it is a lifesaver. I think I made Monkey too tall. And I need a paper towel for my nose. I made Monkey too tall. Wait, I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy. I'm too busy having fun chatting with you guys. It's cool. It's totally cool. We're just having fun here. We got to get the arm. We're doing our connections, and I'm dropping the ball on my connections here. What kind of YouTuber am I? What kind of YouTuber am I here? I'm not doing a good job. I'm just kidding. Am I a YouTuber? I'm like a teeny little... I'm like a little spot. I'm like a little YouTube spot. Tiny little spot. I just won't leave. That's the thing. I won't give up. I don't give up. I'm like I just won't give up. And that's cool. Because I like it. Do you guys like recorded content? Because I think I'm going to make a couple like videos just like here's the drawings I did in Inktober, and I've been meaning to do it. I just have not done it yet. Okay, guess what else I did? You have an antique press. You have a small homestead? Megan, you're blowing my mind. Okay? You're blowing my mind. You are blowing my mind. And you have I think you have a vegetable garden, right? I know you grow your own veg. It's wooden and has been flavored with nearly 100 years of fruit juices. Nothing like it imparts its own special flavor. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a dream. You have made a beautiful life. You have made a beautiful life. I love that. I love that. I'm erasing and drawing. That is like what we're doing today, and I don't know what's going on. We're just kind of chatting, I guess. That's okay. See? Always with... It's cool. It's always cool because we're all just learning and drawing together, and that's cool. I am going to try and be more... I am going to try and draw with a little more... Okay, his elbow is behind these two leaves. So I'm off. And do we care? Should I just do one of those like, hey, I don't care today? One of those. Wait, this goes like up like... I think that bend is wrong. I think, am I being too critical? Should I just be looser? Should I be standing? Maybe I should be standing today. Okay, this is working out. Maybe I should be standing, actually. I think I'm going to stand a little bit. Chai Cat says, I am so envious, oh, of that homestead, to Megan. And yet all of that hard work makes my eyes glaze over. Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of which, I'm with you. I was just listening to one of those sleepy videos, like when you go to sleep and you listen. I don't know. This is what I like to do. I listen to the little sleep stories, and I was listening to one about being on a Indian group who moved around in like minus 30 degrees and what it's like to go from place to place. They're great because you learn so much, and it's a relaxing voice, but it's still talking to you, which is kind of what I like, you know, most of the time. But you're somewhere between, like, it's somewhere between putting you to sleep and, like, you can't go to sleep because you're listening. It's kind of funny. Oh, you guys, what is happening here today? I'm talking a lot. That's what's happening. Is this a start over day? A lot of hard work, but so worth it. Yes, Megan. This is a start over day. I'm starting over, but I'm going to do it in a very unique way. I'm going to erase my page. I'm erasing my page. And this paper is not made for pencil. This paper is made for ink, pen and ink. And I'm using it for this. And you know what? I don't care, because I like backgrounds that are gritty. I like a messed up background. Gives my art more texture. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We're going to erase this. We're going to start. And you know what? Maybe I'm even going to... Let me show you this cool tool. Maybe I'll just do ink. Maybe we're just going to do ink. You guys go out and run out and get one of these at your Blick. Lyra. And I think you have choices of... You have choices of hardness. You can have... You know, they come in a few. Oh, you know what else these are really good for? And this is something, project I'm working on right now. When you need to trace something that you did, like a sketch perhaps, for instance. You do a sketch on one side. Actually, let me show you. I love that you're not afraid to scrap it and start over. That was not a masterpiece. That was hardly a masterpiece. You know, it's kind of like hair, Megan, right? It's like hair. It grows back. So if you do a piece like this, is a piece I did. I Xerox, obvious. I mean, a copy. You do this on the back, and then you can trace it, and then you cannot buy that kind of paper, because you don't need that paper. You can just make your own with your pencil, but your pencil's good for a lot of different things. So I purchased that paper, this, what is it? This, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's that, oh, bye Chai Cat. I'm visiting my cousin and we have a busy day of food prep for tea day. Yes! I'm going to make a point of getting up earlier to visit because I've had a wonderful time. Oh, thanks Chai Cat! So good to have you. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, have a great day. I'm making Thanksgiving dinner and I'm really excited about it. But I'm still going to be here on Thanksgiving. What's wrong with me? I'm still going to come in I'm still going to do the live because the live is fun. All right. Have a great day. Bye. Oh my gosh. Okay. Megan. It's us. It's just us now. If you have to go, I understand. Anyway, I don't want you to go though. But anyway, I'm over chatting now. I'm over talking. This is really good for that. So it's nice to get I never have like a 4B one around, but I always wish I had a 4B one of these around, like a nice soft one for stuff like this. Anyway, I used 2B. It worked great. Works good for this. But you know, you can also use the other ones for that. You can always, it's nice to have a nice big piece of graphite around for something like that. All right, let's draw. You know what? Let's go old school. Let's go old school. Let's do it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what? Let me tell you the story. So here's what happened. I got an email from a very nice lady who said, I found this painting at a like at a thrift store, and I wanted to reach out to you and see if I could get another one made. And I'm like, I made that painting in 2009. I didn't say that, but the date's right on it. So it's a painting I did. It was a custom painting I did in 2009 for local. I'm not in touch with the person who I made it for anymore. It was somebody I worked with, and they commissioned it. And then, yeah, I'm just, okay, this looks smaller, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just drawing today, and if it comes out looking whack, it comes out looking whack. It's okay. We have a funny little monkey anyway. He's just a little funny monkey. He's cute. Okay. So she contacts me on my Etsy store. And I don't do like customs on my Etsy store. So I was like, the first time she contacted me, I say, please contact me on my email. So I give her my email, you know, so we can talk about it, because I don't want to talk about, it's not proper to talk about things that you don't offer. You know what I'm saying, right? Okay. I don't know if this is, am I tripping over my words here? So yeah, I offer a lot of things on my Etsy store. I don't do custom pictures like watercolor ink pictures there. So I do that off that. So I gave her I gave her my, you know, email, and we talked, and I'm doing 3 pictures for her for the holidays. So I'm working on those, and I'll tell you what, I'm using, or she would like, what she would like is based on that design. And I thought, because this is always what happens, if you're not doing something all the time, finding your legs with your like template for working on it again, and also doing something like copying your own work, is like really tricky. And so I'm doing a similar to this, but with different names and different animals. So it's a little bit of the tree's going to be similar, but the names are different, and I have to tell you. Well, okay, this is, thank you. I have to tell you. I think it was colored by my COVID. Oh, I said the word. Okay. Did I say it before? The VAXX. I'm trying not to use like words that might get my algorithm messed up. I don't know why, but because I had my vaccinations, I'll just say it. What's the worst that can happen? Because I had my vaxes, and really, I know that like it's important for me to get them, so I'm gonna get them. But they really, like the flu, not so bad. The COVID shot, it just wrecks me for like 100% wrecks for like a day. And then day 2 is like, I'm getting better. Anyway. So I just was really out of commission I was out of commission. Really out of commission. And then I went Thanksgiving shopping. This is all way TMI. Like, you don't care. Or like, not that you don't care, but like, why am I talking about this stuff? But, my point is, I was trying to work when I was still trying to get better from just getting the shot. And, I was like questioning my my life choices. I'm just like, why is this so hard for me right now? Like, why is this so hard for me right now? Yeah, it's just like, well, I mean, I feel like a kinship then, because, you know, I have to tell you, some people, a lot of people, it does not. A lot of people, it does not affect that way. And I was like literally starting to Google, like, you know, I mean, sure, I have, you know, some things, some health things. So yeah, there's that. You know, some health things that I manage and stuff. So I know that I am not I know everybody's different, and everybody... Where are we going with this picture? Everybody... everybody is affected differently. But I will tell you, most people who are not, that I know, I don't know anybody who's... I was just telling my sister last night, I'm like, I'm the worst that I've ever heard of anybody. Like, nobody, what's wrong? Like, what is up with this? Because it really messed me up. Anyway, I'm good. I'm good now. And I'll tell you what, I had COVID one time that I know of. And that, I would rather just get the shot anyway. Who wants, excuse me, who wants that? Who wants that? You know, I'll get the shot if it means I'm going to get it less bad. If I ever do get it again, which I hope I don't, but I will take that. I will take that percentage that I will get it less bad if I get the shot. And Megan says, my arm got red hot and inflamed. They call it COVID. Oh no! Oh, how long did that last? I didn't have that. That sounds awful. It's weird because my arm did hurt. It still hurts. Not like it hurt before. It hurt really bad, but I didn't get that. I did not get that. That sounds awful. My husband's arm hurt too. I don't think it got red and hot though and inflamed. That's awful. Awful. And I would be so, like, scared, you know, about a week, but I'd rather have that than get sick. High five, me too. Me as well. I'm with you. Like, I'll take it. I had some really weird COVID symptoms. Like symptoms that you don't see. Like that I don't read about. And I have some like physical anomalies anyway. So like I don't I don't need more, you know? I don't need more things that are just like, what the H is that? You know, I don't need more of that in my life. And that's what you get with COVID, so not interested. And after having it once and knowing how it like changes your mental, okay, this is also off, but you know what? That's okay. It's okay. We're going to work with it because I have to do some portraits today and I need to get them going. Okay. So, oh, the mental part's so weird. We were, the first time I got it, I was working, it was holiday time. What was it? When was it? 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. I didn't have it. I didn't get it for the longest time. And then the first time I got it was a few years, I think it was 2 years ago. Yes. It was, I was making word of the year ornaments and I have a basement painting studio. I mean, that's a nice way of saying I cleaned out a corner of my basement, threw big, lights everywhere. I gussied it up real nice. I can even film down there. I have done some filming down there, but filming, it's recording. It's not actual film. You know what I mean? I can record videos down there. And not that that's here or there. Why am I mentioning this? Yeah, I can I can go down there and paint when I'm doing like a series or something. When I need more space and anyway, I was down there doing my word of the year ornaments. The first year I did them. I've done them for a couple of years and now this is year 3. So it's 2 years. It must be I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And I was doing some beading because there were wooden circles that I had painted and illustrated words on. And the strings I had wax linen string and I had some crystal-y beads and I was beading them and doing this and things just got really hard to do. Look at this little tiny head. I love that. Things just got so difficult. And I forget, I think Matt had it. Like, I think Matt had it, my husband, and he had it, but I didn't get it. And then I didn't think I was going to get it. Yeah, it was weird though. It was like a new style of brain fog. It was like a new style of brain fog that I had not experienced. And I was just like, why can't I bead this? Like, why am I having so much trouble? It was, you know what it was? It was dexterity. It was like I was having dexterity issues. And I was really like, oh, I can't do anything. Why can I not do anything? And all of a sudden I have this headache is starting and what's going on here? And this is really weird. And I stopped working. I was going to work. I was just working on my... I'm just drawing another monkey leg here because I need to. Because I want him to have 2 legs. And he doesn't in the painting. I picked an interesting painting today. It was the weirdest thing. And then I started having other symptoms. Okay, so I had that, and then I went to bed, and then I realized I had it. And then that was when I took the COVID test, and I was like, Oh my God, I have it. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Yeah, fine motor skills. Yes, it was fine motor skills. And I had my light. I had this light. It was nice and bright. And I'm doing beading and I was just like, the connectors were not connecting. You know what I mean? And it was just the weirdest experience. I just had never felt anything like that before. Like that sense of not knowing what I was doing kind of thing. Like, why are things not connecting, you know? And I had taken, right, he had been sick. He had it that week. He was going through it. And for the first time as well. We went 2 years, no COVID. I guess we're very good introverts because we didn't get it. And also, you know, we were masking and stuff, but neither here nor there. It's like everybody's going to get it. You know what I mean? At this point, it's like, if you haven't had it, you're probably going to get it. So it was 2 years. So maybe it was 2013. What am I talking about? What's wrong with me right now? 2023, I think. So I had taken a test like the day before, or like a couple of days before, because I was keeping my eye on it, because I was like, I don't want to get that, you know, thinking, I'm going to get it, am I going to get it, because, you know, obvious reasons, right? And then I did. I finally tested positive for it, and I was like, oh, that's what this is. And then, I'll tell you another really crazy symptom. That was one. You know, in addition to whatever other, you know, the weird aches and all the crazy stuff. This is really weird. And I haven't heard of anybody else having this, and I've tried to Google it, and I mean, I see nothing when I Google for this. And I have like these weirdly sensitive taste buds. Like, I always thought I was just a super taster, one of those people. Never got tested or anything for that. But I don't know what I am. But my taste buds are like, they're strange, and sometimes I get like pain on the roof of my mouth, and sometimes I get like, sometimes they, like, if the first time I eat something after the night, like if I have something in the morning or something, sometimes like my taste buds will kind of like hurt a little bit. Like it's like really intense. It's weird. It's hard to explain. So, and I've had in my past. Oh yeah. I'll tell you about the nail polish in a second. In the past, I've had this weird ongoing, like, sometimes I get like pain on the roof of my mouth and stuff. It's like a cramp, and it goes away, but it's unpleasant. Anyway, there's a word for it. It's a phenomenon, and I don't remember what it's called right now. But when I had COVID, it hurt. Like that sensitivity thing was super magnified, because it didn't happen all the time. It happens more now after COVID, but it happens like almost every day now, but not to the extent that it happened when I had COVID. It was so weird, and nobody has been able to like corroborate this with me. Like nobody else has had this experience with this crazy sensitive taste bud thing. It's wild, and it's very strange. Yeah, Megan, being a super taster does sound like a superpower. I don't even know if that's what it is. Like for me, I don't know. But I picked a hard one today. Why did I pick? What? Why did I pick this one? I could have picked a nice, simple corner of a painting of a plant, but I didn't. Oh, then I just did. That was the wrong. Okay, not wrong. It's never wrong. It's not. We're not gonna call things wrong here. This is me talking to myself off a cliff here. I'm gonna skip the mangosteens, even though this is all about mangoes. I'm gonna skip the open one because I ran out of room, but I didn't run out of the room for the tail. So anyway, the whole tongue thing. I've looked everywhere for some information on that. It's like nowhere. I probably should mention it to my doctor at some point. I think I did. Actually, like, didn't I mention that to my doctor? It's really weird, this tongue thing. I mean, the tasty, the pain, the tongue pain, the roof of the mouth pain, and and it sounds like a joke. It's like people, I wouldn't blame it if people think it's, yes, it's like nerve pain on the roof of my mouth and tongue. And I get it actually, like a lot of days I get it. I don't get the roof of the mouth pain every day. Like the first time I eat something in the morning, or not in the morning, or whenever I eat, sometimes it's my taste buds like go like bang, you know, and it's very intense. So that is still a thing, and I remember getting it a lot when I was a kid, which is interesting. And then either I don't remember it, I don't know, did it come back, did it always happen and I just forgot? It's hard to know, but yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. And I think I used to think everybody, it happened to everybody. I used to think, oh, you don't get that? Like when I had COVID, I was like, you know that thing? I'm describing it to Matt. I'm describing it to other people. I'm like, you know, when you get that thing, when you bite into something and it, no. People they don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So this is just another mystery, another body mystery then, right? Okay. Used to that weirdness. Used to that weirdness. But yeah, that is a weird thing. That's very interesting. Nerve yes. Sorry, I already answered you. I was just looking again. Yes. It's like nerve pain. Thank you for the descriptive, because that is exactly what I mean, and I have not been able to spit out the words. It's like a weird nerve pain that happens. But I have a very interesting history of stuff, so like when we put it that way, it doesn't really, that's not that surprising, but it is weird nonetheless. I think this leaf is too small down here. Now I knew this wasn't going to be a masterpiece, but can we even see what this is? This is a very odd, this looks like one of those bizarro, like bad art pictures, which is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I'm just throwing in another leaf because I can. And this piece has absolutely no, I know I called it an homage piece. That's kind of what I've been calling them, because that's what they are, but this doesn't really belong in the same world as her art, you know? But, you know, the monkey was captivating. The monkey captivated me. Because the monkey's just this cute little weird little monkey. And I didn't see a lot of monkeys in her work. And I just thought, I want that monkey to shine. Let's give that monkey a shine. A little moment to shine, you know? Let's give that monkey its moment to really have its own time in the sun. Cute little monkey. Cute, weird little monkey. We love it. We love a little misfit monkey. So cute. Yeah, I'm saying all this out loud, aren't I? Sorry. Megan says, I got a weird thing that happened too. When I eat butter on toast or a bagel and it hits the back of my teeth or jaw, my eyes squint and I get a tickle feeling. Never had it before the shot. Interesting. No, it might be similar to what I have. Hits the back of my teeth, jaw, my eyes squint, and I get a tickle feeling. Well, does it make your tongue, your taste buds water and like give you a shot of like kind of pain in your taste buds? That's what happens to me. But I'm assuming not, because that doesn't sound the same, but it sounds like you have your own very strange symptom going on there. So weird, man. So weird. And like stuff like that, because that took months to kind of go away. It did not go away quickly. That was not like a quick... It sounds weird, but you know what? Lots of stuff sounds weird. No pain. It's like you can't keep your eyes open. Wow. That's like a physiological response, and you can't feel what's happening. Like you can't feel why. That is so weird. You just have to like go like this. Wow. Oh, it's so strange. COVID is a mystery. It is such a mystery. Oh, I think we did this a little bit. To only butter. Really? Only butter. Oh my God, I love butter. I'm 100% butter girl. Give me butter. No margarine, just butter. You've tested it. You tested it on margarine too. How about jam? Any jam? Does it do it to any other types of foods at all? That is wild. And creepy, right? Because these things are creepy. It's like, where did this come from? And why? You know? Like, what is this? What is this? I'm gonna put a little bit of ink, just because that pen that I like with that makes dirt is it's a little bit dry, but this is a good way for me to really control the amount of ink I use, because I really don't want to waste my ink. I've been splurching out like a little splurch of ink, and honestly, like, it's not, there we go. It's too much ink, because I only use like a few drops. You really don't need that much, surprisingly. And see, this was watered down, so I don't want watered down ink. I still want it dirty, you know. I still want the grit. Just butter. Wow. Right, I went 40 years without this feeling, Megan says. Now all of a sudden I get tickled by eating butter. Well, at least it's a tickle. You know, it tickles better than something else. Although, it's very strange. COVID is very strange. And very creepy. And I mean, I was so sad when I got it, because I was like, I went so long. We worked so hard to know. I mean, not really. We got lucky, you know. I mean, we're also really careful, but we were careful for sure. But did get lucky too, because, you know, anybody who didn't get it in the first 2 years, there's some luck there, you know. There is some luck involved with that, because no matter how, unless you literally never leave the house, but I didn't never leave the house. You know, I do have to go to the post office, and I have to buy groceries and do things like that, like we all do. Oh, I don't like hiding Monkey, because Monkey's like the cutest thing in this picture. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, nail polish. I'll tell you about the nail polish. So I used, it's Holo Taco. I'll grab it for you. I have it right over there. I'm gonna show you what it is. And I have to tell you, the nail polishes I've been wearing are like the ones that actually stick around. Like, I have so much nail polish that is like, that is so old that like it won't, because I used to collect nail polish, and then I kind of stopped wearing it for a couple of years, and then I just started again, and I'm using polishes like new, like not new ones, you know, I'm using ones that I've had for a few years, and the ones I've been wearing are the ones that I found that I found when I was wearing it often that lasted the best. So if you do like nail polish, do take note of, and if you do like nail polish and you do like what I've been wearing, do take note of the companies that I've been wearing, because in my experience, they have real good quality. And the Holo Taco is HoloTaco is the brand by Simply Nailogical on YouTube. Her polish is great. I mean, like, the quality is, I'm talking about, like, okay, application and just like application, and I mean, how I like how it looks. Okay, so that's a given, right? Finish, a given. Application, smooth, great. Okay, and this is also not taking into consideration the bottles are really cute and everything, but that's not what I'm talking about. I want the beef, right? Where's the beef? Do they work? Megan says, I love the slightly metallic cat eye polishes. Those are KB Shimmer, and I think that company is still around. So I would buy those again. I mean, I still have some, so I don't need to, but I would repurchase. Megan says, I love polish, but I have a hard time finding some that will hang on through my fiddling around with clay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I mean, that's the nail polish conundrum, right? What if you need to like do stuff with your hands, you know? Like wash them? You know, it's like, well, you just have to wash your hands. I have, because I have been recently using when sometimes I use rubber gloves when I'm doing dishes and stuff or cleaning, just to prolong it, because I did get back on the nail polish train a little bit, just because I've been making videos, and I thought, hey, it'd be nice if my hands looked better, you know, because I have nails, so why not paint my nails? Sometimes I get like averse to doing nail polish, and then I just don't do it for a while. And I went through a little phase, and I'll probably go through it again. So I go in and out, you know. Sometimes I want it, and sometimes I don't want it. but I'm having fun with it right now, so. I'm going to show it to you in 2 seconds. I don't know what's happening right here. I'm like, what's going on in this corner of the drawing? Okay, here we go. We're going to do this leaf here. Move this over here. And then there. And then that. I do think it's fun. Nail polish is fun. I won't do gel. And I don't do fake stuff, fake nails. Just not into it. Not into it, but I like a colorful nail. You know, if I'm in the mood. If I'm in the mood for it, to do it. If I can handle it. Honestly, the smell yesterday was like, ugh. I needed to go outside, and so I had some good outside time yesterday because I need to clear out my lungs. I don't like to breathe that stuff in, you know, but you know, do my nails every now and then. I think we're good, almost good here. I just want to clean up some of the background. I'm gonna get that nail polish so I can show you. So this is a set I bought. And these are, what were they called? Multichrome? I think these were multichrome. And here, I'm going to tilt this so you can see it better because the shine is like not helping. If I do that, oh, sorry. So they only look this color under this light. They change color. So in different light. So in some light, my nails look purple. And in some light, these look blue. And in some light, these look purple. I have different on each hand. So the other day I was wearing this and this. This, if I turn it, you can kind of see it's purple on one side and green on the other. And then this one is green on one side and gold on the other. I was wearing these the other day. And then there's these. And then there's this one. So that's a good brand. The quality is really there. And these, I think these are like my two favorite brands. And I only have two. I only have two of these. I really like these KB Shimmer. KB Shimmer. These are the ones that are magnetic. I would totally buy more from these guys. I want to try Mooncat, but they're very expensive. And I have so much nail polish. I don't have it in the budget right now. Like there's other things I need. You know, I have tons of nail polish. I don't need to buy any more if I can use what I have. I just want to use what I have. Starly is nice. I bought these were the Kelly Marissa collection. She's a nail polish YouTuber. These were from like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even 7 years ago. They were really old, but this one's still real good. I don't use this one that much because it looks real nice in the bottle and it looks real on the nails. So, and this isn't my favorite purple, but it's very dependable and it really lasts well. Like if I can get 5 days out of a nail polish application, that's awesome. And that one, sometimes I can get 5 days out of. And I will save other ones to show you other days. There's a few other ones that I like, and I would love to show you. But at this point with polish, You love those polishes. Thanks. Yeah, I would, they're more expensive, but I gotta tell you, and I'm guilty of buying cheap polish. Like I have a lot of cheap polish. The best cheap polish that I ever had that I can think of right now, like nail store. I'm talking about the best cheap polish that I've used from the drugstore. And when I mean cheap, I mean at the drugstore, but also cheap, because a lot of stuff at the drugstore now is not cheap. I was using this Wet n Wild one that the colors just were not that great. I mean, there wasn't a lot that was great. It was like one coat. I think it was one coat wonder. And colors are not great. But it really did a good job in terms of, like, application was good. I really loved the brush. The brush was nice, and I think it was like one of those flat brushes. And it did a really good job of sticking around. But mine are so old now that I don't, their age is old. They're like probably 6 years old. I haven't bought any in a really long time. So I can't really speak to that those are like lasting forever or anything, because mine are not good anymore. I don't even know if they have that line anymore. The one, I think it was like One Coat Wonder or something. And then the other one that I really like is what is it? It's like super dry. I think it's Sally Hansen. It's got the triangle shaped bottle, and it's called, it's like a quick dry polish, and I really like it. And I think they're like, you know, they're not budget. They're like, I don't know. I guess that's relative to whatever, you know, people spend on things, but for me they weren't budget. They're like between $7 and $11 probably per bottle, depending on where you go, because the prices can really vary. And then those won't, I think they're called they're super dry or something DRI, like something DRI, and I think it's Sally Hansen, and that it's like a triangle shaped bottle. I know I just said all that, I know, but some of the colors are good, some of them aren't. My favorite is like a midnight blue one. Works real nice, and you know, I didn't think all the colors were great or anything, but you know, dependability is important too. The cool thing about some of these indies that are really like high quality, and yeah, they're more expensive, but they're beautiful, and they're really well formulated, and they last, and they're dependable. And it's like, when you're using your hands all the time, that's what you want, you know? Don't give me a nail polish that's just gonna crack, you know? That's gonna start peeling the second I put it on, like that day, the next day. Oh my gosh, the frustration. I don't enjoy, I mean, I kind of enjoy the nail painting process. I have to say, it is enjoyable in some respects, but I do not enjoy the smell of perfume. I like the smell of perfume. I do not enjoy the smell of nail polish. So I don't want to be smelling all that nail polish all the time. And the more I can get away with not having to smell it, you know? If I can do my nails once for 5 days, like, I'm in. If it's, you know, if it's checking all the boxes, that's a box. That's a big box. So now I have like a box full of nail polish. I actually used to have it like a wall. I have my stickers on it now. Some of them I use my nail polish. I had a nail polish. I had a nail polish holder. I still have it, but I've transformed it into a wall sticker holder now. Yes, I like supporting the indie creators too, and honestly, like, I will pay for the higher quality. I will just buy less of it, and I'll just be more judicial. That's it. I'll be more judicious about what I buy, but I'm with you. I'll just be more careful about what I buy, spend on, and more intentional. That's not a bad thing at all. So it's a good thing. It's better than like chasing, a feeling, with shopping type of thing, which is just not good. Consumerism, which is, this is like the biggest shopping time of the year, and I have such mixed feelings because I am a shop owner, I sell goods, and I, have a problem with consumerism, but I also, right? Are we all like this? But, I don't like to encourage stuff that, I don't like to encourage behaviors that are not supportive for, your personal, mental state, you know what I mean, for people. But, I think that I have to look at it a little bit differently. It's just something I go through every single year, because every single year I'm like, oh, this is the biggest shopping time of the year, and did I send one? Do I have one email ready to even go? No, I do not, because I'm so, as a consumer myself, and just as somebody who is not, I'm just not in that mindset, But I also want to, I also need to let people know that, hey, this is new and this is new, and, if you love my stuff and you want to support, and you enjoy having it in your living space and all this, then please shop with me. But I haven't done that this year. Anyway, I was getting over the shot, and now I have this commission that I need to finish, and then after that, I am going to be doing some ornament painting, and I can't wait. I'm going to have a September list. September? What am I talking about? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I'm going to have a December list soon of what's up for December. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking classic book covers. Painting classic book covers, reimagining, redesigning. So I want to do a new one every day. And yeah, let's do it. Paint along. Ornament paint along. Yeah, so I'll have a prompt list up. I'm working on it. Barely. I mean, I just started. But I have it all. Got it all in here. I'll have a prompt list. And also, this is just like a little note on this month's prompts. I've had more days this month that I have had to cancel. And in October, what I was doing was pushing my days to the next month. This month, okay, no. Not for the ones that I had to push this month. My thought is, because I want to start clean slate in December, and I need to start painting ornaments like yesterday. So I want to start up December 1, like full force. do, and I also have to, sorry, let me interject on myself. I also have to build in a few days off in December for travel and for, I'm doing a art show, or an art market on the 13th and 14th. So I won't be doing my lives on those days. And I won't be doing lives right around the holiday time, right around the holiday days. So the rest of the days I'm going to have prompts, and then after the holidays we will have prompts. We will continue on, but we will have prompts that are not Christmas or Yule or Hanukkah or like holiday, those holidays related. You know, they can be more New Year, fresh start related. If you're following my thread that I'm throwing out. So, but we're going to have fun. December's going to be a lot of fun around here, and it's going to be painty, and it's going to be woody, and it's going to be, we're going to have fun. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be different because it's something that we haven't done together. So, get your paints ready. I'm going to use acrylic paint and paint pens and wood. And maybe what I'll do this week at some point on a live is I will do like a little preview just to show you what I'm going to be using. So if you would like to join along, you can have some time to look around your house, see what you want to use. You can use, I don't want to encourage, unless you need to buy stuff to do anything. This goes for anything. See what you got that you can, see what you got in your house. You can use cardboard. You can use thick watercolor paper. This is all conversation for another day. I don't know why I'm even talking about this right We'll talk about this when I do a preview. Maybe what I'll do is I'll schedule. I will on the post page, I will let you guys know what day I am going to do a preview. And I'll try and make it soon. Well, it's got to be soon. Because we have today. Today's out, obviously. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we got Thursday is Thanksgiving. Then there's Friday, that's Black Friday. And Saturday and Sunday. So we got, let's see, let's count together here. We got, tomorrow's the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, Friday, 29th, Saturday, 30th, Sunday. December 1. I think December 1 is Monday. No, wait. Sorry. Hold on. Oh yeah, December 1. Oh my goodness, December 1 is Monday. Okay, let's do preview day on... Okay, to give myself a little wiggle room, because I'm making Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm also doing a live that day. By the way, Thanksgiving live is going to be abbreviated in time frame. I'm going to probably whip through it in an hour. I don't even know who Thursdays is, but Thursday will be quicker than usual days. I'm usually on here 2.5 to 3 hours. I know. Why are you doing that to yourself, Kathy? I don't know. Because I like it. Because I like you guys. I like to hang out with you. And we like to have fun together. I'm going to draw the name down here and write her name. And I also need to make sure that I spell her name correctly, because that would be just terrible if I didn't. Hold on 1 second. Marianne North, okay. Get this somewhere you can see it. Yeah. let me commit to Saturday. Is that good for you all? Is that good for you, Megan? Saturday we do a preview. I'll have the prompt list up on Sunday. Saturday preview, prompt list Sunday, and then Monday we're going to start making ornaments, painting ornaments. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This has been in my brain for like a couple weeks now. Well, probably more than a couple weeks. You know, so this will be fun. And yeah. All right, maybe what I'll do, because there's other places we can go with the ornaments besides books. So do I have, I'm just looking around. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you a preview of a preview, I think. No. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Okay. I put something away so good I don't know where I put it. Hold on. All right. I'm not going to get... Okay, I don't want to get crazy. I don't want to get crazy right now because we're going to be back. We're going to be back tomorrow with something new. Okay. I'm going to be painting on wood. I'm going to be painting on pieces of maple wood that are like the size of 2.5 by 3.5. I don't have one handy, which is crazy because I'm sure they're like 2 feet from my hands and I just don't see them right now. They're like the size of... They're like, maybe like that. They're like that. And then I get these little eye hooks. And I just like, I poke a little hole in there. I have like a little, I have like an awl. I make a little hole in there and then I screw it in. And then you get some ribbon. And you tie the ribbon. This is boring if I can't show you, right? Okay. We'll do it later. But today, this is what we got. We're going to finish writing this out. Marianne North, thank you for doing all of your amazing artwork in your life. It's been super fun to do her today. And this is Flowers and Fruit of the Mangosteen and a Singapore Monkey. And I don't think this is the official title, actually. But I'm going to just write it at the bottom. I'm going to write Flowers and Fruit of the Mangosteen, because why not? And look, I chose my brush pen to do it with, so it's going to be extra challenging. Because who doesn't love a good challenge? And let's use the ampersand. Fruit of the mangosteen. And I'll be back tomorrow. If you are wrapping it up, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I haven't even looked at my prompt list yet. So I can't tell you what we're gonna do, but the stream is all set up if you want to go take a look, and just hit that notify me if you would like, and like and subscribe. And thank you so much for coming today. Oh my gosh, this has been such a blast. Hey, thanks for coming. Hey Megan, have an awesome day. Have a super, super awesome day. I am so glad that you came, and I love to see you every day. And I love to see you all every day, even if I don't know you're here. Oh my gosh, this is adding such a nice little shading. I love. Ooh, I love. It's giving me what I want. This is giving me like some definition in even some of the like dirty shaded pieces. This is giving me a sharp. Oh yeah, this is giving me a nice sharp focus. So the pieces, there's objects in this painting or in this draw. Oh, this is making it come to life. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's keep going. We're almost done, but I'm gonna keep working on this real quick because this is like really working for me. And also this is kind of like making it something different is kind of, I really like that aspect of doing the quote unquote homage piece, because it's not like we're not looking for copy status, right? We're not looking for a carbon copy. And I don't want to fall into that, you know, trap. Not that that's not, it's great. Copy is great. A copy is great. I mean, it's obviously it's public domain and it's an homage. It's not, I'm not going to go out and do anything with it, but you know what I'm saying. It's nice to add something, you know, to add your own little special sauce to it too, right? That's like what gives it that little extra. And this would be really cool if I added some color to it, like some watercolors type color. I'm not saying to use watercolor, but something that would not disrupt the ink is what I was thinking. Would be really cool, because this ink is not waterproof. It is like water resistant, but not waterproof. But I do like blocking out. Hey, I'm finally like feeling this pen, what I did with the ink, because the ink's a little watered down in here, but I'm liking it. It's giving me what I want. It's giving me a new value to play with, you know, without having to like dip into water. And because even though this is kind of like putting water on this page, it's not affecting the paper in the same way, because this paper is pen and ink paper, and it's not really made for saturation, but it actually has been it's held up very well. You know, I'm surprisingly well. It's held up surprisingly well over the past couple of months. So I'm just going to do some little negative space blops in here, just to give it. I'm going to zoom out a little bit just because I want to make sure you can see the whole thing and that we're even like that. Okay. I'm going to try and keep the paper in the exact same spot. All right, this is making me happy. I like what happened here. I don't know what happened, but it was fun. It was bringing this pen in. This pen did it for me. I think I'm going to leave the bottom a little bit light, like that. I like the star motif, but I will tell you, I do need to go now, so this has been super fun. Thanks for coming on this journey with me today. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. with somebody new, and I'm going to be doing a December preview on Friday of December prompts and project for streams. For these streams, so stay tuned for that. And then Wait, did I say, no, not did I say Friday or Saturday? Hold on. Hold on, my nose is going. Okay. I think I said Saturday. Yeah, I said Saturday for preview, and then Sunday, because Friday's Black Friday. That's okay. I'm going too far with this pen now. We're like losing the plot with the pen. I got to put this down. Saturday, preview. Sunday, prompts reveal. And then Monday, we're going in. It's December, baby. Monday is December 1st. So I will see you tomorrow, I hope. And I hope you have a great day and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.